After the hospital, you're on your way home. You open your door. What do you tell your wife? What does she say when she sees you?
Well, I got to spend the night, most of the night at the hospital. And when I get out, I was fucking hungry as fuck. So I swing by to Carl Jr., I fucking get a hamburger. I went home and she saw me. I was like inflamed, like my whole face. I was like a lion. You know, like my eyes were like sideways, like closed, like inflamed, really swallows. That's what it is.
Swollen?
Yeah, swollen. And I told her I'm okay. You know, like it was the morning, so she had to go to work. So I didn't kiss my kids that morning because I didn't want them to see me like that, you know?
Rose, after your wife sees you, after you make it out of the hospital, what happens next? Is beef settled now? Is everything back to normal? Or is there still tension?
Well, tension probably will never go away. I think I got the message, and I'm not hoping for none of that to happen again to me, to them, to nobody. You know, like I'm wishing the best of best for all of us and to get our best graffiti out, and it's time to move on. I mean, at least on my part, I got not to be attached to feelings, you know. I know how to move on.
Thank you, Rose. I appreciate you sharing that with us. Now, I'd like to move to the current era of graffiti. Up to this point, Rose, what do you feel has been your biggest accomplishment in graffiti?
I hit a lot of billboards, man. I don't really, I mean, I can do it all day. It's no, I think one of my biggest accomplishments is to be me, you know, at the end of the day, to keep it, like I hit it sometimes, to keep it real, at least for me, you know. I'm trying to keep my graffiti as pure as I can for myself and just keep experimenting. I love graffiti, and every time that I do it, something different comes out, and it's a learning experience that doesn't end.
Is graffiti an addiction for you?
Shit. Yeah.
Who are some of the writers of today that you enjoy seeing up? Can you name a few?
Yeah. I mean, Buge was one of them for sure. When I was catching billboards, and then I saw his. And New Year's, I text him, Happy New Year's, bro. Happy New Year's. He was like, you're done? No, yeah. Like we were hitting billboards, you know, like that's how we start the year, you know, like that's a person that I enjoy. Scholar, I really like his shit. You know, the hit up the merch and Lager did on a public storage, I think that shit was dope as fuck. And I did remember sending them, like, you know, props to who deserve them. I remember sending him a message, you know, like without knowing him, like, hey, though that shit was sick. You know, just recognizing what's good in graffiti. You know, I always enjoy whenever the Zicas, Saute, Azoter, those master of whipping, they do their thing, like, it's lovely. There's a person, Nerks, they just came.
From London?
Yeah, that was sick. You know, anything related to the kind of thing that I do, I love seeing. People that I love seeing in LA, my homies, you know, we're the underdogs.
Are there any regrets or wishes you would have done something differently?
I think no, because everything teach me something. You know, I would have done everything the same way. I love my life until the day. Even with everything that happens, I'm having one of the best experiences that I get to remember, and the body is part of the history too. So,
how would you like to be remembered in Los Angeles graffiti history?
As the illegal times too. No, I don't know. I just want them to remember me when they see my kids, you know. I want a better path for them. I don't want them to go through shit like, you know, that's why we struggle, for them to have a better outcome.
Now, we always do this with all our guests. Can you give us your top 5 graffiti artists of all time? Your Mount Rushmore, Mexican, American, European, your choice.
Yeah. My favorite, Saver is one of them, you know. It doesn't matter if he's white or he has money, you know, he's a fucking badass graffiti writer. Umo, it would be my top, you know. And Acer 7, because he was a really big influence, and I think even on my name, you know, like if you switch it, it's just the A for the O. Acer, RHOSE. And damn, Thanks, I really like Thanks. And RHOSE 1. Sorry.
That's a great list, man. You can't go wrong with any of those writers. Now, if you could say anything to any future writers, what would it be?
Be careful and do it for the love. You know? Do it for the love and keep pushing. Don't give up. If you're doing the right thing, it will come right at the end. That's it.
What does the future hold for RHOSE?
In the near future, a spot right away. And the long, mid future, I hope, no, I'm not hoping for fame. I would like to have a gallery solo one of these days. Just to have some memorability out there. You know, and for people to love what I do, it's more than enough for me. You know, I don't really care about fame. I got hands. I'm strong. I can make my money without doing what I love to do and convert it into a business. I like to keep it pure as I can, as long as I can.
RHOSE, do you have any final thoughts or shout outs before we end our interview?
Hell yeah. Shout out to Insane and Crazy, to homie Q West Coast. Esco doesn't get another shout out. Come on, Esco. It's a lot of fools, you know, like Halo Rodriguez from Birds of Sin Tattoo. Check it out. That fool's dope. Tattoo artist and graph writer. And all the Wacas fools from the valley, you know. Keep pushing.
RHOSE, I'd like to thank you for joining us and sharing your incredible journey in graffiti. We look forward to seeing your name back in the heavens as it should be. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been our exclusive interview with the one and only Los Angeles Superstar, RHOSE. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.